Hello, let's do one up. Puzzle 269. Nice. This is an 8x8. So each row and column has been split by these bold borders into segments. A segment of length n has the digits 1 through n, once each. So we need 1 through 4 once each here, and 1 through 4 once each here. Also works vertically, 1 through 4, 1 through 4. This black cell, just consider it not there, but it does still split things. We need 1 through 3 here, 1 through 3 here, and a 1 here. Giving that away, but that's all right. That's not the puzzle. And a row or column like this row with no bold borders has all of 1 through 8. All right, I'm going to get started. So we get this free B1. There should be more free B1s, at least one more. This was horizontal, so vertically right here. This one's hard to see for some reason. The black cell really throws off my scanning. Always does when they include that. Okay, so here, I'm looking at this segment. We need a 1 and a 4. You can't put the 4 here. It's only 2 length horizontally. So the 4 ends up there, and that's our 1, giving us the 2 there. 3 and 4 there. Okay, I'm just going to scan all of the segments, see if I see any gimmies. I'm going to, as we go, I'm going to look at these long segments. And what I look for is I cross-reference the other direction, the orthogonal direction. So in this case, because I'm looking horizontally, I'm looking at the vertical direction, and I'm just thinking about what's the biggest digit we can put in each of these cells. And just for this first one, I'm going to actually pencil the biggest digit so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So the biggest digit here is a 5. Biggest digit here is actually a 7 because we already have an 8 in the row, so we can only go up to 7. Biggest digit here is a 3. This is a 3-length segment. This can go up to 7 as well. This can go up to 4, and this can go up to 4. So what we want to think about is whether our large digits are constrained to only a certain number of columns. So for example, 5, 6, and 7 need to get placed somewhere. And these 3 cells are the only 3 cells that can fit the 5, 6, and 7. And in fact, because we need to fit the 5, 6, 7 into these 3, this is 3 max, 4 max, 4 max, right? So I need to put the 5, 6, 7 somewhere. This one maxes at 5. So that tells us this is our 5. And now this column here would be a 6 or 7, but there's already a 6 in the column. So this has to be the 7. This has to be the 6. And now we need to place 1, 3, and 4. And we don't know exactly where they go, right? We know that this one's not the 4, and we know this one's not the 1, but that's not enough. So I'm going to clear this out, and we can't quite restrict the rest of this row yet. We're just going to do that to all of these. And learning to do it in your head can be helpful because you can go a little bit faster. But, you know, we've got 4, 6, 3, 8, 7, 4, 4. So I need 5, 7, 8. And they have to go in these 3 cells, right? Because we placed this 5, that's immediately helpful. So this is max 4, max 4, max 4, max 3. Right, so that's where the 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to go, and then the 5, 7, 8 go across here. So we want to think about, like, okay, what's the maximum we can put here? Normally we'd say 6, but actually there's already 6 in the row. So this is maximum 5, and remember that we need the 5, 7, 8 to end up in these 3. So this ends up being our 5 because it can't be any bigger. Now we need 7 and 8. This 8 tells us this is 8, this is 7. And now we're left with a 1, 2, 3, 4 in these 4 cells. Again, there are restrictions, but not enough restrictions to place them. So we're just going to leave those blank for now. Here we need 1, 2, and 3. We see the 2 and the 2 here, places our 2. The 1 and 3 is ambiguous. Here we need a 1 and a 3, ambiguous. Here we need a 3 and a 4, ambiguous. Here we need a 1, 2, and 4. This can't be 4, but otherwise we don't, this can't be 2. We don't know too much about that. Okay, another long segment. So we want to think 3, this goes up to 6, so 3, 6, 8, 3, 8, actually 7, 6, 4. I'm gonna 3. I'm gonna write this out again because it can help with memory. It can help assist the scanning. So this is 3, 6, 8, 3, 7, 6, because we have the 7, 8 already, right? So we count for that. And then this is maximum 4. So we do need 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And these are the only 4 that can be 5, 6, 7, 8. I purposely pick, like, you can kind of segment it in your head. You get a little better at it as you go. But it was clear to me that these are the big digits and these are the small digits. So we're going to need a 1, 2, and 3. There's already a 4 in the row, so we could say this is max 3. That might help see. That 1, 2, and 3 end up here. And then that leaves 5, 6, 7, 8, because 4 is already here. And that's going to end up here. So the 5 and the 6 are going to end up here, where we're max 6, but this can't actually be the 5. So this is our 6, this is our 5, and then we can just fill the 7 and 8 based on those maxes. And again, we're left with 1, 2, 3 across here that we can't quite finish. This isn't 2, this isn't 1, but it's not enough. Here we need 1 through 6, and for that we do want to kind of think about what are our maximums again. So we can do the 3, the 2. We already have 6, 7, 8 here, so this maxes at 5. So we are going to need a 6. I already see this maxes at 3. So we already see that this is the only place for 6. Now this is the only place for 5. And we're left with 1, 2, 3 across here. This can't be the 1. This can't be the 3. But it's not enough. So we're going to clear this out. All right. This is 1 through 5, but we already have the 1. But so this 1 actually tells us this is 2 and 1. I could have noticed that a long time ago, but I just did. That's fine. We need a 2, 3 across here. That is not resolved. So now we need 3, 4, 5. This maxes at 3, right? So this is our 3. This 4 tells us this is our 4, and that's our 5. Now this 3 does resolve the 3 here, and our 2, and that resolves the 2 for this column and the 1 for this column. This row now finishes with a 3. We do need a 4 in this column. This is the only place for 4. This is 3 long. So this is our 4, and this is our 1, finishing our 3 here. We get our 1, 2 across here. And our 1, 3, this 3 looks up. That's perfect. So that's our 3, that's our 1, giving us our 2, our 1 and our 2 here. I did that wrong. These 2 columns can be finished. This column needs a 2. This column needs a 4. We are left with we need the 1, which goes there, and we need the 3. Okay, this 2 tells us the 2 and the 4 finish this column like this. We need 3 and 4 here. This 4 tells us that's 4 and 3. This row, we needed the 1 and the 3. This 1 does not help, actually. So we can't actually finish the 1, 3. This also, we need 1, 3. So the question is, where's 4 in this column? Because this already has a 4, and this is 3 length. So the 4 ends up here. 1, 2, 3 across here. This can't be 2. These 2 both can't be 2, so that's our 2. This row can be finished with a 1. That's our 3. This row finishes with a 1 as well. That's our 3 and 1. It's just about finishing at this point. This 1 says that's 1, that's 3. That places the 3 and the 4, and we're done. Nice. So by looking at the maximum number in each of the cells across our long 8-cell long segments, you can often kind of pigeonhole or segment it into, well, this set of cells is going to have to be the big ones, and this set's going to have to be small ones. Use your head to kind of partition it. Sometimes you can do 3 partitions, 4 partitions. Sometimes it's just all of them can just be filled out just by looking at those max lengths. And it is perfectly logical. It is a pigeonhole principle piece of logic there. So you can rigorously go through it by thinking about minimums and maximums and things like that, like where these digits have to, like the digits have to end up somewhere. So cool. Well, this was a neat puzzle. Really nice demonstration of that and how that can speed up your solves. I hope this was helpful. And how'd you do?